X, and he writes, he hears the operation and says that the president offered multiple off-ramps, but was very clear throughout this process. Drug trafficking must stop and stolen oil must be returned to United States. Maduro is the newest person to find out that President Trump means what he says. And then he goes on to say that for everyone saying this was illegal, Maduro has multiple indictments in the United States for narco-terrorism. You don't get to avoid justice for drug trafficking in the United States because you live in a palace in Caracas. So this is JD Vance's reaction that came in a few minutes back. And he also very importantly says that stolen oil must be returned and cannot avoid justice for drug trafficking. General Katoch, well, that is how the Trump administration, the Vice President of the United States, is reacting. He says that there is oil that has been stolen and it must be returned. That's the accusation that, of course, has been leveled multiple times from the United States. But we don't understand where the proof of it all comes in.
Very frankly, no proof is required. The Americans want to do something, they will create a situation and simply claim it. So to that extent, this is simply a fig leaf, a cover which the Americans are using to make their claims. The main aim is the oil. They want to control the Venezuelan oil, which are the largest oil reserves in the world. That is one. Number two, through this action by taking on the president and kidnapping him, I can see no other word except kidnapping him. All the other American states, the Association of American States, they will now kowtow to American policy and to American hegemony. That is the bottom line. I have a feeling when you're looking at the Panama Canal, the US President Donald Trump had already made late claims to it and wanted to call him wanted to change the name, etc., etc. He's going to get control of the Panama Canal and then, get control over the trade. America is in a dire situation economically, and they want to recoup all the money they can get. We are going back 200 years or 300 years to piracy, and they are using exactly those techniques of piracy to get wealth, to clear their debts. I'm afraid the world is not in a very stable position now, and the sooner all of us realize it, the better. There is no other way but for nations to look after themselves. I mean, that is certainly the lesson for India. We have to be very, very certain that when the chips are down, nobody is going to come to our assistance, and we have to be self-sufficient and capable of looking at our interests. Rakshita.
Right. That has, of course, been the case we've seen when it comes to Donald Trump. Trump has been pushing for this, this sort of an approach that let's go all in and alone. It's undeterred by what even the world community says, what the European Union says, and he takes on everybody. And here you have JD Vance thumping chest saying that President Trump says, he does what he says and what not, and all sorts of chest thumping right now.